I wanted to quick make a video. Haven't done anything for consoles in a while, and I mean, like, I got all those regular, PS3 games and Xbox 360 games and shit like that, and Final Fantasy for PlayStation 2, and then Final Fantasy PS3, all that shit. But what I want to do today is take a trip down memory lane. I pulled out a box of all my old console games from like Xbox and PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 1. So I want to quickly go over game by game every one of them and just take a trip down memory lane. Look at all the games I used to love when I was a kid and just maybe even pop them in and play them. So enjoy. It's gonna take a while. I'm gonna have to sit down and do this. Let's take off the lid. First one, UFC Sudden Impact. I think I played this a few times. Look how fucking bad the graphics were back then. It's in really good shape. Rain of Fire for GameCube. I don't think this ever came out. Disc is perfect. I don't think I ever played that. City Crisis. I remember renting this when I was young. Basically, you fly around the helicopter and you put out fires and shit, or you rescue people and stuff like that. I remember that. Demo disc for Xbox 360. I don't know if they still do these. What do you got here? Sonic Adventure. Oh, this is the remake of the Sega Dreamcast version. This was one of my favorite games on Dreamcast, and I remade it for GameCube, so I bought it. This wasn't too long ago, actually. Pirates of the Caribbean. This game was so much fun. Oh man, just makes me so happy to find this and like check it out and shit. Used to play as some fucking character, I forget his name, but you'd steal ships and stuff, and you'd go out on the ocean and like fuck up other people's ships, and then either like scuttle them or take them. That was a fun game. Everyone's played these. Hitman, this one's Contracts. The Getaway, Black Monday. This was a British movie type game. Chances are, if you're big into what's it called, film noir kind of subjects, Black Monday you've played. It was a really good game. Legacy of Kain, Defiance. This is one of my favorite Legacy of Kains. 25 to Life. I pretty much bought every game back when Xbox was out, or when it came out. Grand Theft Auto Vice City for PlayStation 2. Oh yeah. Here was a good one. Red Faction. When you could like fucking blow up the wall and actually... Look, they even advertise that. Where is it? Can't find the key? Make your own door. This game was the shit when it came out. Sonic Mega Collection for GameCube. Just another one of those games. Silent Hill 2. This was my first scary game I ever bought, and I beat it so many times. This was fun. I remember staying up all night on weekends fucking playing it through, trying to beat it on every difficulty. This almost brought a tear to my eye when I found that. Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes. Oh, fuck me. They remade Metal Gear 1, which I have in here. No. Look at that. Look at that. In the original jewel case. Hold on a second. Oh, I remember when the discs were black. Oh, I can't believe I still have this. Yeah, both discs. All that shit. Original jewel case. Look at this. Pre-owned. $62.99. Look how fucking much money that shit was back then. Anyways, this game is basically PlayStation 2 type graphics from like Metal Gear Solid 2, but of this story. The Twin Snakes. Honestly, if you got a GameCube kicking around and you can find this and you like Metal Gear, fucking buy it. 100%. That's awesome. I'm gonna put these away somewhere. I have Greatest Hits of Gran Turismo 1. The case is kind of damaged, but yo, look at... I remember when this shit was so real, I showed my dad and he sat down and watched it with me while I played it and shit, and I was like, what? What year was this? 98. 10 years ago, I was 13. Oh god. How things change. Forza Motorsport 1. Looking at the time, by the way, I'm going to put this into a few parts. But anyways, Forza Motorsport 1. Remember when this first came out on Xbox? It was actually pretty cool. Everyone used to argue that it was better than Gran Turismo and blah blah blah, and I kind of started back then, but that was a cool game. Project Gotham Racing. This pretty much came out when Xbox launched, and everyone was talking about how amazing it looked and how real it was and blah blah blah, and it wasn't. It really wasn't that great. Great looking. Anyway, San Andreas. This one I bought after they gave it the adult rating, except that's just a sticker, because on the back it says mature. But another fun game. Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition Remix. I think I have the original version too, and I just bought this one when I saw it at the store. This was a fun game, which you could do with cards and stuff, but you've all played Midnight Club, so you know. NFL Game Day 99. Yeah. I think I bought this because it was like $3, and I was like, oh, sweet. I'll add it to my collection. Not much of a collection, but... Oh. Came with my Xbox. Look at that. Not for resale. Still have it. How's that game look? It's in really good shape, too. Oh, man. I don't like looking through this shit because it reminds me how old I am now. I miss being a kid. Me and the Fixer, my cousin Matt, used to... fucking... He got Xbox before me, I think. Used to go over to his house all the time and like play Halo and shit, and it was so cool. Or Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball. Extermination. This was another neat game. God, it looked bad, but back then, I mean, it looked amazing. Check that out. Look at that guy. Look at all the pixels involved in him. Or polygons. And here's the original Midnight Club. Where's that? Yeah, I did. I bought the remix. Even though I had the regular one. What's this? Oh, Pro Race Driver. This was such a good game. Basically, you're a race car driver. A pro race car driver. And there was a storyline behind it. You know, it wasn't just like another one of those racing games where you go through the career and everything. Like, you had a rivalry and everything, and it was all acted out in what's it called? Fucking cutscenes and stuff. This was a good game. I beat that a lot of times. Test Drive. This was another fun game. Man, like every game in here was so much fun at one point or another. One of my absolute favorite games, Tokyo Extreme Racer Zero. Right? This game was so fucking good. So good that the reason I pulled out this case of games was to get at this and my other Tokyo Extreme Racers. One I had to order off eBay. The drift one. But this, great game. Super addictive. Hours and hours and hours. I think it took me months just to get to like unlock almost everything. And I still didn't get everything. But I am definitely turning this shit on once I'm done with this video. So I'm going to put that over here. What else we got? Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec. First PS2 Gran Turismo. Oh god. Photorealistic graphics. One of the things I wrote on the back. Final Fantasy X2. I am a huge Final Fantasy buff, so naturally I have all of them. I think I beat this one. I don't know. There was a few I didn't beat. I didn't beat 9. I beat 10. I don't think I beat 10 too. I didn't beat 11 because it was online. 12 I'm still working on, and 13 I'm still working on. Everything else I've beaten. But yeah, another good game. Don't really need to explain that one. Here's the first Getaway. This is one of the first games where you could steal any car you wanted that actually had real cars. And I thought that was awesome. And also, it very good voice acting and everything. It was like watching a movie. The Summoner. Oh shit. This... I never beat this game in its entirety, but I played it so many times. I love those RPG type games, and this is just another one of those great ones. I will actually put this over here and play that later. Another demo disc, but this is for the original Xbox. Half-Life 2 actually on Xbox. This was before I had a PC, right? So, like I had a computer, but not any good back then. Half-Life 2.